My experience of Cahokia Mounds goes way back to when I was a child. Been there a number of times, actually been there on school field trips, what have you. I have great concern with the current fiscal condition that the state of Illinois is in, that the mounds won't be kept to the level that they need to. So I don't want to see a degradation of the mounds themselves. And what I'm trying to do is kind of twofold. Number one, to bring the possibility of more monies to the mounds to heighten the ability to care for them. Secondly, I want to do what I can to raise awareness of Cahokia Mounds. And I think heightening them to the national park level brings a higher sense of awareness as far as around the country. Regionally, people are aware of it. I want to make sure that people around the United States are aware of the significance.
My name is Tim Pauketat. I'm an archaeologist and professor at the University of Illinois. A lot of my research has been with the Mississippian peoples, pre-Columbian peoples living in the Mississippi Valley, especially at and around the Cahokia site. Like many early cities, it's hard to put a boundary around this thing that we call Cahokia. Now there is a state park, and it encompasses a lot of the major mounds, which are actually substructural platforms. They're pyramids, on top of which would have been temples and elite residences. The first visitors to Cahokia were in awe of the numbers and sizes of mounds. But the thing is that there's 200 of them, and they sprawl across 20 square miles or so, from the city of St. Louis all the way over to that which we now call Cahokia Mounds State Historic Site. The best thing that could happen is to people who are concerned with the ancient American heritage, who are concerned with history, to purchase the site. And who can do that? I mean, this is a site that is a couple of square kilometers, a big, almost a square mile. And that's just one piece of the ancient city of Cahokia, which is several square miles. And it takes a lot of resources, and the land is very valuable. It really is a federal project. We need the federal government to purchase that land.
So where we're at in the process, the bill passed through the Tourism Committee. It passed unanimously or on leave. So it will go to the House. I'm very confident we'll get it passed. And then I will follow through and make sure it's passed in the Senate. I actually passed this bill towards the end of the session last year, and it wasn't taken up in the Senate. So I am making a commitment to try to make sure there's follow through on this bill, and that it does in fact go to Congress and to the President. And it asks them to once again make Cahokia Mounds a national park. And a national historic site is one level, but making it a national park is a totally different level. And again, if we can do anything to bring that heightened sense of awareness, that's what this resolution is designed to do.
This has been a production of the Illinois State Archaeological Survey.